Hello everybody, welcome and good morning to you if you're watching this on Monday at 11:30 a.m. Welcome. It's a live stream, so it's live. You can take part, ask your questions down below in the chat window. Hopefully everything will go to plan. It was a very much a last minute thing. It seems like we're having problems with the stream anyway at the moment. It's not really running that well, so I don't know if there's anything I can do about it. However, we'll give it a go. Hello Joanne, good morning to you. It is Monday, of course, and 11:30 in the morning, and I'm making this video, this live stream video, because I want to have a little chat about the HMRC, the Her Majesty's Revenue and Customs. Now, I've had a letter from DWP, in fact, today, well, Friday, asking me to provide them with information about my benefit, my permitted work that I do under the rules that you can do permitted work, and I refer you to my other videos on that. However, to keep it short, because I know we're having problems with the video, HMRC have told the DWP that I am putting an annual return, a tax return, for my business. Now, my business I'm running, it's under permitted work. I can do that. It's perfectly legal, perfectly above board. The thing that really annoyed me was that HMRC have told them, but they haven't told them the whole story. Now, obviously, they told them that I'm working, which is fair enough, because I am, and I have declared it. It's I've got letters which prove that. But the point is that they haven't told them the whole story, and I'm just telling you not to trust the HMRC if you make any sort of contact with them, because they will inform DWP about everything. And this has now caused me to do lots of work. I've got to find out paperwork. I've got to fill in a permitted working form again, my 5th permitted working form in 4 years, and it's all going to contain the same information that they've had before. The fact is that when I first started doing this, this is not new to you. Yes, I know. Exactly. Don't trust them as far as you could chuck them, which is not that far. But the point is that for me, it's caused me a load of hassle now. I'm having to sort out some paperwork, send it off and photocopy it and send it off to them. But the thing is that they've given me a deadline. This arrived on Friday, which was 1st of February, and they want it back in before the 11th of February, which is 11 days, obviously. In that period, there are 2 weekends. So that's 4 days. So 11... 9, 10, 11, 7 days they've given me. So seven working days to get this information back to them, not including weekends. Otherwise, they will stop your benefit. I think this is actually coming from, I think the letter was coming from the fraud department. So obviously they're investigating whether I'm claiming permitted work money when I don't actually entitled to it. But in actual fact, I am entitled to it. I'm doing everything above board and legal, and it's just one of those things that you have to go through, unfortunately, with the old brown envelope coming through the door on Friday, thinking, oh no, here we go again. Mind you, it's been a little while now since we've had any brown envelopes coming through the actual door, but this time the HMRC have been responsible for passing on information that isn't quite right. Oh yes, good morning, Andy. Good day to you. So, just a quick live stream, just because I can. Of course, we've had a few issues with the live streaming, in the fact that I've not been allowed to do any live streaming for a period of 90 days. This was caused by my other channel, my travel channel, which had a strike on it, caused by which reasons, which I won't go into now, but basically the reasons are my own fault, partly. My own fault, partly. So of course we were banned from doing live streams, and of course I was actually not banned on this channel. However, the rules were specific that you could not live stream for any channel. So even though this channel was perfectly legal to live stream, I wasn't allowed to live stream from here. Anyway, so above board, we're back on live streaming on the travel channel, and of course here is our first one for a long time. Yeah, they do. The government shares information with all departments, whether it's correct or not, which is very true. It is annoying because when you do things correctly and legally and above board, and then you find out that the information is only half true, it just makes you wonder, is there a person there thinking, how can I muck up somebody's day? Oh yeah, let's muck up his day by sending some information through that's actually not quite true. The thing is, actually, if you take it, the information itself, it is true. The information itself, as a fact, is true, and I do work. However, what they're trying to imply is that I haven't declared it, which is where it gets a bit dodgy, because I have declared it, and they are perfectly kept up informed about everything that I do, and I have letters to prove it. So I'm not too worried about it. It's just I wanted to warn people. I want to warn everybody about this, because you may be in a circumstances where you're telling HMRC something that maybe you don't want to get back to anybody else, because they will actually tell everybody, including including housing benefit, which is wow. Talking about Big Brother, talking about fraud. I mean, it wouldn't be so bad if you were committing fraud. At least there would be something to worry about. At least there will be something for them to actually get up off their high horses. Hello, Jordan. Hello. How are you, mate? Yeah, it's Big Brother, I think. Big Brother is looking out for you. Of course, the information that I've had is already prepared. I had it all prepared on Friday. As soon as I got the letter, I had everything ready to go. I've just got to post it before the deadline, which is like a very short deadline, which I find, that's really very tight on the deadline. But, it's okay. It's fine. I've got nothing to hide. Nothing to worry about, really, technically. They can make it hard for you, certainly. But, if they want me to carry on working, then they can leave it as it is, or they can say, well, don't work. Fine by me, either way. But money comes in handy, especially when you need the money to be able to pay the bills, because the YouTube doesn't really give you much, and everything goes through the business. So there is annual accounts. So this is why the HMRC have got involved, because of the annual accounts that you have to produce for your business. Of course, this is last year's accounts, 17-18, and of course we haven't done 18-19 yet, because we're only just in January, and this year's accounts will be done after April this year, when end of tax year. Of course, they probably got a bit pissed off because HMRC had to pay me some money this year for a tax return. So they had to pay me some tax back, which was quite nice because normally I end up having to pay them. So that was quite good. I did enjoy that. Anyway, guys, if you want to ask any questions or have a Q&A while we're here, we can have a little chat. But apart from that, I've not really got much else to say. I've said what I wanted to say in this live stream. Just to say that we are back on the channel after the 3-month forced absence, which wasn't partly my fault, well, entirely my fault. But I really don't get over the idea that they can penalise you for one channel, and it applies to all of your channels. When this channel's done nothing, this channel has been perfectly legal. I mean, the last live stream, if you look at the last one, was probably last year. But I haven't been able to do any live streams, which is a bit annoying actually, because I could have done some, but there you go. You can't have everything, can you? Yeah, get arrested during the live stream. I'll make sure we're on. No, it won't be that. You'll get called into a meeting. I forgot what they call it. There's a technical term for it, but what it is, it's a fraud meeting, basically. But they don't call it that. They call it something else. What's it called? Oh dear, I forgot what the technical term is, but it's not that. I've had 2 already, but they weren't my fault. They were their fault. They'd actually called me in incorrectly about things they thought I was doing, but in actual fact, when they checked, they found out that they were wrong. So I have experience of it. It's actually not very nice at all to get called in and have to explain yourself when as far as I'm concerned, I've done everything correctly. But we'll see, because they can always find something, can't they? They can always find that you've done something wrong, even when you haven't. But we'll see. Could be the end of working. You never know. Might be, because that's what I rely on, is doing a few hours a week. Well, you can do up to 15 hours. If you watch my other video, you'll know all about the way that it works, how it works, and also how many hours you can do. But on the one hand, they want people to go out and do some work. Yeah, that's basically a voluntary meeting under caution. But I can't remember what it's called. It's really annoying. It's on the tip of my tongue. What is it called? Not advisory. Hopefully it will come to be by the end of this live stream, but I don't think it will. But you know what I mean. It is. It's not even voluntary. You have to go. You've got no choice. You have to go, or you don't get any money. This is voluntary. It's not even voluntary. It's actually you have to go under caution, and they can actually and uses your pictures and videos. What's that? What's that, Jordan? And uses your pictures and videos. I'm not sure what you're talking about there. Explain away. Anyway, how is Sweden? Is it cold and snowy? Have we had some snow? We've had 1 day of snow. It's gone now. It's all gone. And of course, it's been raining all day, so it's not very nice outside. We've got a bit of rain. Is there anybody else? Read some comments above. I have read the comments above. Where is the number? Oh, we got no number. Why haven't we got a number on that? That's a bit weird. Oh, it's down below. 4 people watching. How about that? 4 people watching this live stream. Wow. Hello. Hello, everybody. 5 now. Wow. Fantastic. I never expected that many to watch this because it's on my other channel. Oh, yeah. About... Yeah, okay. I got you now. Yes. No, it's not voluntary. Yeah, you can. You can just say, well, we're not going to give you your money if you don't come. In actual fact, they don't listen because one of my meetings, I had the letter and it wasn't convenient. I was actually doing work, like, you know, I had a job on that day. So I phoned up and I said, look, I can't come at that time. Can I come earlier or later? Well, they actually did listen to a word I said, and they just took it that I wasn't coming. Anyway, it was a phone call meeting, not going in. I had a phone call meeting. Anyway, the phone call never came. So I rang up again. I said, look, I rearranged it. Why did you phone me? And they went, well, we thought you cancelled it. So they don't listen. They don't listen to what you say anyway. And as it was, they were incorrect. They were wrong. So there was no need to have a phone call. There was no need to have a meeting or anything like that. So it was actually incorrect. I wish I could remember what it was called. That is really bugging me now. I wonder if I can Google and see what it comes up with. 18. Let's see what it says. See, fraud is actually quite a small percentage. Hardly anybody that's genuine. Hardly anybody is responsible for fraud. I've got it. It's called a compliance meeting. That's what it's called. Compliance meeting. So if you get called to a compliance meeting, it means it's a fraud squad, and they can record it if they want to. They obviously haven't yet, because neither of them came through. One was to go in and one was on a phone call. So no doubt they recorded a phone call, but the actual other one was cancelled right at the last minute. And that was when I was very seriously ill as well. We were practically there. We turned up and we were near enough outside the door. Compliance department. It's a fraud squad. So anybody that's got that letter, the old brown envelope, you'll know what that means now. Is it's a fraud investigation. Yeah, but when you've got nothing to hide, who cares? You know. Yeah, exactly. But you know, as I say, many times I've done it as far as I know. I mean, maybe wrong, but I've done it the right way. I've declared everything that I do, and if it's wrong, then it's wrong, you know. But so far, we'll have to wait and see. But certainly the HMRC have not helped too much. And I've actually got better things to do than providing evidence. But there you go. It's got to be done. It's going to be done. Otherwise, that'll be it. Anyway, guys and gals, I hope you've got something from it. And if you're watching it later and you want to give it a thumbs up, then do that for me. Also, don't forget, we're looking to get 500 subscribers, and currently we're on 272. So we have a little way to go, and hopefully, if we can, we'd like to get to 500 by April, if that's at all possible. So please share it, share the channel, tell your friends and anybody that you know, and of course come back and watch the other videos, because hopefully there will be some more now. And we might even do some more live streams on here now that we can. Anyway, have a good day, people. Have a good day, and if you can't be careful, then if you can't be good, then be careful, as they say. If you can't be good, then be careful. And I'll catch you again for another one very soon. Bye for now. Thanks for watching.